Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, where we break down the latest in the US stock market and give you insights into what's coming next. Today, we're diving deep into December 16, 2024, a day that came with plenty of action across the markets. Stick around because we'll also talk about what you can expect for the next trading day and the trends you'll want to keep an eye on. Let's start with the big three: the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, and the Nasdaq Composite. The Dow dipped slightly today, down 0.42%, closing at 36,230. Investors were cautious as the Federal Reserve's policy meeting scheduled for later this week looms over the markets. Traders are bracing for the Fed's final take on 2024, especially after inflation data showed unexpected resilience last week. The S&P 500 followed a similar path, slipping 0.35% to finish at 4,670. Tech and financial stocks were among the laggards, but healthcare showed surprising strength. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq barely held on, closing flat at 14,900 as big tech names like Apple and Amazon reversed early losses. Let's break it down sector by sector. Healthcare led the pack today, with Moderna and Pfizer both up over 2% following news of successful trials for their next-generation vaccines. Energy stocks were a mixed bag as crude oil prices edged higher by 0.7%, closing just above $80 per barrel. ExxonMobil gained 1.4%, while Chevron stayed flat. On the flip side, the tech sector struggled as rising bond yields put pressure on growth stocks. Apple slid 1.1% after reports of slower-than-expected holiday demand for the iPhone 16. Financials also underperformed, with JP Morgan down 0.9% as investors weighed the impact of a potential rate hike on the banking sector. Today's market moves were heavily influenced by macroeconomic data. The 10-year Treasury yield climbed to 4.75%, marking its highest level in nearly a month. Investors are pricing in a roughly 60% chance that the Fed could signal another rate hike in early 2025. Meanwhile, housing market data came in softer than expected. November's existing home sales fell 3.5%, marking the fifth straight month of declines. The report underscores the challenges buyers are facing as mortgage rates hover near 7.5%. Our stock of the day is Tesla. The EV giant surged 4.8% today after announcing record pre-orders for its Cybertruck, which officially hit the market last Friday. Analysts are bullish on Tesla's ability to disrupt the pickup truck market, and some are even revising their price targets upward for 2025. If you've been watching Tesla, now might be the time to dig deeper into its growth potential. Now let's talk about tomorrow. Here's what's on the radar for December 17, 2024. Fed meeting countdown. All eyes will be on any signals ahead of the Federal Reserve's meeting later this week. Traders will watch closely for any leaks or statements that could hint at future rate moves. Expect financials and real estate to remain volatile. Earnings reports. Keep an eye on FedEx and General Mills, both of which are set to release their quarterly results before the market opens. FedEx, in particular, will be a major focus, as it often serves as a bellwether for global trade and economic health. Economic data. We'll also get November's retail sales data. Economists are predicting a 0.6% increase month-over-month, but anything above or below that number could jolt the markets. Sector watch. Tech stocks could see a rebound if bond yields stabilize overnight. Also, watch energy stocks, as OPEC ministers are rumored to be planning a surprise meeting later this week to discuss production targets. If you're planning your trades for tomorrow, here are some tips. Stay defensive. In uncertain times, consider leaning into sectors like healthcare and utilities, which tend to perform well in volatile markets. Watch the Fed's shadow. Any hint of a hawkish stance from policymakers could push yields higher, weighing on growth stocks. Be cautious with high PE/E tech names. Diversify. With mixed economic data and geopolitical uncertainties, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. As always, have a plan and stick to it. Volatility can be your friend if you're prepared. That's a wrap for today's market recap and forecast. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for daily updates. Let us know in the comments what stocks you're watching or what trends have caught your attention. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.